Hey, this is Jason with AIReviewers.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at some more long-form output from GoCharlie. Now, GoCharlie.ai is a recently launched AI writing tool. The tool was launched a couple months ago and became immensely popular right out of the gate. While it can be used to generate images and even short-form content, the most popular usage of the platform is for long-form content. Now, this video is specifically focused on text generation capabilities of the tool, and even a more narrow focus is we're going to be taking a look specifically at the one-click blog tool. So basically what we've done is we've come up with some inputs for some different niches that we are applying to a variety of long-form text generation tools. Our idea is to get each tool's capabilities as evenly matched in terms of input as possible. That way we can kind of objectively see what each tool is capable of producing. In this particular video, we are focusing specifically on the real estate niche, and we've gone ahead and used the input to generate an article about real estate investing. Now, one of the things we're going to do, we're going to read through this entire article. I'm going to give you some comments on the article, and we're also going to be running the content when we're done through Originality.ai. I have a link to this tool in the description below. This is a brand new tool that was just launched. It's actually still in beta, and this tool will actually allow you to scan all of your content for AI detection and plagiarism. It does it all in one shot, and so far we're really happy with the tool. So again, we'll leave a link to the tool in the description below, and we will take a look at the output of GoCharlie at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and jump right in. As you can see, the word count for this particular piece of content is 2,769 words, so almost 3,000 words of content. It took us about 10 seconds to generate it. All we did was simply enter in a title, the tone, the audience, and then our standard list of keywords that we're using, as I mentioned, across a variety of long-form text generation tools. So the first thing that we've got here is, of course, the H1 tag, which is the title of the content of the article. And the article of this, or the title of this article rather, is "Do You Have What It Takes to Be a Real Estate Investor?" So right off the bat, we have a brief introduction paragraph. I'm going to just go ahead and read through this article. If you're thinking about becoming a real estate investor, you're in the right place. And this blog post will teach you everything you need to know about real estate investing. We'll cover what real estate investing is, why it's a lucrative investment, the benefits of investing in real estate, and the risks of investing in real estate. We'll also provide you with tips on how to get started in real estate investing and give you a conclusion on everything you've learned. So what are you waiting for? Start investing in real estate today. And you'll see here there's a little blurb. It says image suggestion, a young couple in their home smiling and holding hands with a sticker in the window reading "Coming Soon, Our Dream Home." This is basically an example prompt that the tool is giving you. You can then use this in GoCharlie's image generation module to generate a completely unique, totally custom AI generated image that can then be used in this section of the article. And that's all this is referring to. But in this video, we're not going to focus on, as I mentioned, the image generation capabilities of the tool. We're just simply going to be focused on the long form output capabilities. So moving on, we go to the next heading, which is an H2. What is real estate investing? If you're looking to invest in real estate, now is the time to do it. According to the Washington Post, the market has never been more favorable for investors. This is thanks in part to low interest rates and a strong economy. As a result, there are now more opportunities than ever for real estate investors. While there are many different types of real estate investments available, we'll focus on three main types: residential property, commercial property, and land development. Each of these offers different risks and rewards, so it's important to choose the right type of investment for you. To get started in real estate investing, you'll need to have some skills. Below is a list of the most important skills that you'll need if you want to be a successful real estate investor: good judgment, financial literacy, particularly knowledge about mortgages, marketing savvy, and negotiating skills. Of course, experience is also a great asset. So if you're new to this industry, start by investing in properties that are easy to manage. Once you have the basics down pat, it's time to think about what kind of investment suits your needs best. There are three main types of real estate investing: buying and holding, aka passive investing; buying with an intent to resell, aka active management; or using both approaches, aka hybrid investing. Deciding which type of investment is best for you will depend on your goals and risk tolerance. However, no matter which route you take, always remember the key principle of real estate investing: buy low, sell high. So, very nicely worded section there. Um, Nothing stands out as needing a lot of editing. Uh, Pretty happy with that. We jump now into an H3 tag, and that's one of the neat things about GoCharlie is you can actually instruct the AI to create nested headings. So you can have, of course, your H1 tag, you can have H2 tags and H3 tags. And when you're generating the output, you can specify how many H2s and how many H3s you want. If you just want all H2 tags, you can do that. If you want to have 6 H2 tags and 6 H3 tags, you can do that as well. That's what we've done for this article. So the next heading is an H3 tag: learn the basics of real estate investing. And that section reads, if you're thinking about getting into real estate investing, there are a few things you should know. First and foremost, real estate investing can be a great way to make money. While it does take some effort and knowledge to be successful, it's definitely worth it in the end. In this section, we'll outline the basics of real estate investing and help you to understand some of the strategies that are available to you. When it comes to real estate investing, there are a lot of different strategies that can be used. Some people invest in single-family homes, while others invest in commercial properties or rental units. There are also many different ways to make money through real estate, from buying and selling properties outright to leasing them out or using property management services. The key is to find the strategy that works best for you and your goals. Once you have a general understanding of the basics of real estate investing, it's time for you to start learning more about specific strategies. One important thing to remember when starting out in real estate is that you don't need a lot of money up front. Most investments in real estate can be made with relatively small amounts of money over time. However, being prepared for hard work is essential if you want to become successful in this field. If you're not used to putting in long hours at work, or if your budget isn't as flexible as you'd like it to be, then real estate, you can see here that then and real are smashed together for some reason. You'll have to go through. We've noticed this with the output generated by GoCharlie, is that oftentimes it will squeeze two words together. Not sure why the tool does that, but you just have to keep that in mind and do a good job proof reading the text before you publish it. Jumping back into the article, then real estate might not be right for you just yet. Before making any big decisions about your future career path, it's important that you do your research and consider all of your options carefully. The next heading is an H2 tag: is real estate investing right for you? If you're thinking about investing in real estate, it's important to be aware of the risks involved. In order to be a successful real estate investor, you need to be comfortable with risk, both financial and emotional. Real estate is a complex investment that can involve a lot of work, so you need to be prepared for the ups and downs of the market. Another important factor is your financial resources. You need to have enough money set aside in case the market goes down and you lose money on your investments. And don't forget, real estate isn't a short-term investment. It can take years for your investments to pay off, so you'll want to be patient while waiting for those rewards. Of course, being knowledgeable about the market is also key. You need to know what's happening in your local area so you can make sound decisions about where to invest. And last but not least, being able to handle tenants is essential if you want your investment properties to succeed. You won't be able to make any progress if they're constantly causing problems or costing too much money in repairs. So again, good output there in that section. Pretty happy with that. Learn the basics of real estate investing to determine if it is right for you. This is an H2 tag. If you're thinking about starting a career in real estate, it's important to understand the basics of the industry. This is why we're here, to help you understand everything you need to know in order to make an informed decision. In this section, we will outline the key points that you need to know before getting started in real estate investing. First and foremost, real estate investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes hard work, dedication, and knowledge, qualities that most people don't possess by nature. However, with enough effort and perseverance, real estate investing can be very rewarding over time. Secondly, it's important to know that there are different types of real estate investing out there. If you don't know what kind of property is right for you, it's best to stay away from the market until you have a better understanding of what you're looking for. Once you've identified your goals and needs, it's time to start looking for property that meets those criteria. Thirdly, when it comes to dealing with tenants, whether they're long term or short term, be prepared for anything. Not all tenants are going to be cooperative or easy to work with. Sometimes they may even be difficult or unprofessional. However, with enough effort and patience and maybe a little aggression, most tenants can be managed successfully over time. What are the benefits of real estate investing? Here's another H2 tag. If you're looking for a way to build wealth, real estate investing may be the right investment for you. Not only is it a great way to make passive income, but it also has many other benefits. In this section, we will outline some of the top reasons why investing in real estate is a great idea. One of the biggest benefits of real estate investing is that it's a great way to make passive income. With steady monthly payments and minimal effort on your part, you can watch your money grow over time. This isn't always easy to do with other investments, but with real estate, it's relatively easy to find properties that are in high demand and generate consistent cash flow. Another great benefit of real estate investing is that you can get started with little money. Buying rental property doesn't require as much capital as buying property for sale, which means that even beginners can get started with this popular form of investment. Plus, there are many ways to outsource most of the work, meaning that you don't need to be an expert in order to invest in real estate successfully. Real estate also offers opportunities for builders and investors alike. By purchasing property at a discount and then renovating or rebuilding it, investors can quickly increase their wealth through smart asset management techniques. Plus, by purchasing undervalued properties and then doing some cosmetic upgrades, builders can also generate impressive returns on their investment over time. Real estate investing isn't just for rich people anymore. Learn what it takes to be a real estate investor. This is another H3 tag. Being a successful real estate investor is not easy, but it does have a lot of key skills and traits that you need to possess. In this blog, we will outline some of the key skills and traits that successful real estate investors have in common. First and foremost, successful real estate investors are good at problem solving. They're able to identify problems and figure out how to solve them. They also know how to sell their ideas to others, which is essential in the real estate world where deals can often be complex. Another key skill for real estate investors is marketing. They need to be able to create a good brand for themselves so that people will trust them and want to work with them. They also need to be able to generate leads and convert those leads into deals. Last but not least, successful real estate investors are disciplined financiers. They know how to structure deals properly so that they can maximize their return on investment, ROI. And finally, they know how to handle tough situations when things go wrong, like property declines or market crashes. With these skills in place, you're ready for anything when it comes time for you should be to start your own journey as a successful real estate investor. Now we'll talk about risks. What are the risks of real estate investing? That's another H2 heading. When it comes to investing, there are a few things that you should keep in mind. First and foremost, understand what you're getting into. No matter how good of an investment real estate may be, it's still a risky venture. Make sure that you have a large enough financial cushion to cover any potential losses. Secondly, make sure that your portfolio is diversified. Not all your money should be in one place. Finally, make sure that you have a solid business plan and know the risks involved with real estate investing before getting started. If all this sounds like too much work for you, don't worry. There are plenty of experts out there who can help guide you through the process. And if everything goes wrong and your investments go south, remember to have an exit strategy in place so that you can walk away from the situation without any major damage done to your finances or reputation. Real estate investing isn't for everyone, but if you're ready for the challenge, then it might just be the perfect career move for you. 5 risks of investing in real estate. This is an H3. If you're considering investing in real estate, it's important to understand the risks involved. By understanding these 5 risks, you can make sure that you're taking the right steps to protect yourself. Number 1, fluctuations in the market. One of the biggest risks associated with investing in real estate is that the market can be unpredictable. The value of a property can change quickly, and if you don't have enough money saved up, you could find yourself losing a lot of money. Number 2, lack of diversification. Another risk is that your investment is all in on one asset class. If the real estate market goes south, your profits could decline dramatically. It's important to have a diversified portfolio so that you're not completely reliant on one type of investment. Number 3, high expenses. Another risk involves expenses. If you don't have enough saved up for repairs or maintenance, they could end up costing more than what your property is worth. It's important to be prepared for these costs so that they don't eat away at your profits unexpectedly. Number 4, tenant default. A final risk is tenant default. Obviously, that's not a final risk because we still have number 5 left. So that's another case of a place where you would need to do an edit. And it looks like they also left out a description underneath number 5. A final risk is tenant default. If your tenants stop paying rent or start causing problems, it could lead to your property being taken away from you in case of foreclosure. Preparing for this by having a lease agreement and setting stiff penalties for late payments can help mitigate this risk as much as possible. Number 5, repairs and maintenance. Now we jump into how to get started in real estate investing. This is an H2. If you're interested in becoming a real estate investor, it's important to understand that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So again, we're getting some repetition here, some stuff that we've already heard tends to get repeated. We've seen that quite a bit with this tool. You'll need to go through and definitely edit out this stuff because nobody wants to read the same thing over and over in each section. Jumping back into the article here, it takes time, patience, and hard work to succeed in this field. However, with the right approach and some dedication, there are plenty of opportunities out there for you. In this section, we'll outline some of the key steps that you need to take in order to get started in real estate investing. The first step is to decide if real estate investing is the right route for you. This involves evaluating your risk tolerance and determining if you have the willingness and ambition to put in the work necessary for success. Once you've decided that this is something that interests you, it's time to learn about real estate investing basics. There are a number of resources available online which can help guide you through the process of becoming a successful investor. Once you're familiar with the basics of real estate investing, it's time to look into opportunities. This can involve partnering with an experienced investor or looking into specific types of properties, such as condos or apartments that may fit your investment profile best. Remember, don't invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Do your research before making any decisions so that you know what risks are involved and what potential rewards await you on the other side. If all goes well and you put in the effort, eventually real estate investing will become as much a part of your life as owning a home or starting a business does now. Tips for real estate investing. This is another H3. If you're thinking about investing in real estate, you need to be prepared for a lot of hard work. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Real estate investing takes time, dedication, and knowledge. However, if you have the right mindset and the right tools, it can be a very rewarding investment. Below, we'll outline some tips that will help you on your journey to becoming a successful real estate investor. Before starting out, make sure that you have an understanding of the different types of real estate and which one might be best suited for your goals and objectives. There are many different ways to invest in real estate, from buying and selling properties to leasing them out or developing them into new projects. You need to carefully consider what type of investment is best for you before making any decisions. Once you've decided on an investment strategy, make sure you have a solid plan detailing exactly how you want to achieve your goals. This will help keep everything on track and minimize any chances of making mistakes along the way. Stick to your plan no matter what. If things are going well, maintain the momentum. But don't forget that real estate investing is not for everyone. If this is not your cup of tea, then it's best to stay away from it. But remember, if you have the dedication and drive, there's nothing stopping you from becoming a successful real estate investor. And the last section in this article, it's an H3. Do you have what it takes to be a real estate investor? If you're thinking about getting into real estate investing, do your research and make sure you're prepared for it. It's a big decision, and it's not something that you should take lightly. Real estate investing is a complex and demanding field, and if you don't have the right skill set or risk tolerance, it's not going to be a good fit for you. Before jumping into this world, make sure you have a good understanding of what it takes to be successful. This is pretty fluffy stuff. Again, stuff that has already been stated earlier on in this article. So these are things that you would definitely want to edit out and possibly rework. First and foremost, real estate investing isn't for everyone. If you don't have the necessary skills or risk tolerance, it's not going to be a good fit for you. You also need to be prepared to put in the work. This is definitely not something that can be done overnight. However, the rewards can be great if you're willing to put in the effort. Again, this is all stuff that's already been covered in this article. A lot of repetition here. Make sure that you do your research before making any decisions. There are plenty of resources available online if you want to learn more about real estate investing. And finally, never forget that safety is always key. Never invest more than what you can afford to lose. So overall, this content's a pretty good base. Obviously, there's a good bit of editing that needs to be done before it would be ready for publishing. I would go through this and eliminate, all of the repetition that you see. There's a lot of fluffy stuff that I would take out, and you can add some more sections with some more specific, actionable steps that individuals can take. Maybe some resources to learn more. Those can be both free and paid, of which you could act as an affiliate. So overall, the content's not perfect, the output is not perfect, but super simple. It literally took 10 seconds to generate almost 3,000 words of long form content. Overall, it reads pretty well, and with some minor edits, I think this could be a really nice article. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to jump on over to Originality. We're going to go ahead and copy our content, and we're going to paste it into Originality and do a quick scan. Now, while we're waiting on this scan, I'll just explain to you what it's doing. It's basically scanning for AI content, and it's also scanning for plagiarism. So this is a 2-in-1 scan, super convenient, only takes a few seconds to do. And basically what you want ideally is you want a score to come back that shows that it's very high original and low AI, or 0 AI. In this case, Originality had no problem at all detecting that our long form article was generated by an AI writing tool, by GoCharlie, gave it an 88% AI detection score and a 12% original score. What you can do is you can go in and make the required edits that we already went over to your content, rework the content, and then come back and rescan the article. When you do that, you'll oftentimes get a much better AI detection score. So don't let that discourage you from using GoCharlie to generate content. Just keep in mind that it's always best to go back and do some edits to improve this score. In terms of plagiarism, it picked up 4% plagiarism, and it has a list of the different websites that it found some hits on. So you can go through these. There's a button to view it. You can go through these and then make the required edits to drop this even down to 0. So I hope that is a helpful video for you guys. I hope that gives you a good idea of what GoCharlie's one-click blog tool is capable of in terms of finance-related real estate content. I'll include a link in the description below to both tools. For GoCharlie, there's a free trial, so you can go ahead and get instant access to the tool for free and try it out on your niche and see what it's capable of producing. Again, what we're doing with all of these AI writing tools, the long form tools, is we're using a similar set of inputs and running it through all of these long form tools in a variety of niches to see what these different tools are capable of producing in terms of long form content. So again, hope this video was super helpful for you. And if you enjoyed it, love to hear your thoughts on the video, the content. If there's something that you feel like we missed or that we should include in the next video, please leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you and hear your feedback. Also, if you found the video helpful and you would like to see more of this type of content, give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe so you catch our future videos where we provide example output from long form tools and also tool reviews. So with that said, thanks so much for watching and happy writing.